What's up, everyone? It's Hank with my workout on Saturday, April 28th, 2018. I got down to business with my first attempt at 20 rep squats with 190 pounds since December 9th of last year. I'm trying out a new video editing program called Filmora, which allows me to use split screens, so I thought I would discuss some current events while displaying my entire grueling, brutal set of 20 rep squats. Here we have a sight to behold: Kim Jong-un, dictator of North Korea, shaking hands with South Korean President Moon Jae-in. The two leaders are saying they're going to officially end the Korean War, which technically never ended. They've been in a ceasefire since 1953. And many people were triggered when South Korea's foreign minister declared on CNN that clearly credit goes to President Trump. Cue the pearl clutching. In other news, today was the National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, with authorized collection sites set up all over the place to take back leftover prescription drugs. This is to prevent them from being abused, but also because you can't just flush pharmaceutical drugs down the toilet or throw them in the garbage. They end up in the water this way. And if you Google pharmaceutical drugs in water, you will see tons of articles discussing this topic. You've got all kinds of pharmaceuticals in tap water: beta blockers, anticonvulsants, anti-anxiety medications, hormones, antibiotics in varying amounts, and that's just one of the reasons to invest in a good water filter. We have an Apex water filtration system in our home, which filters out all that shit. It also filters out the fluoride that the health overlords put in our drinking water, supposedly to fight cavities. Personally, I don't want fluoride in my water any more than I want high fructose corn syrup in my bread or sulfur dioxide in my dried apricots. Thank you very much. I'll stick to brushing and flossing my teeth and regular cleanings at the dentist to prevent cavities. Besides, the debate about health risks from fluoride and its efficacy in preventing cavities are far from settled. Here's a Newsweek article from 2015 titled "Fluoridation May Not Prevent Cavities," scientific review shows. Besides, who needs water when you can drink gigantic mugs of beer? Here's my wife, Rachel, enjoying a cold one last night at Bareburger. We scheduled this date night / cheat meal almost 1 week ago. We had cheesy Brussels sprouts, French fries with all kinds of dips, a nice fat bacon cheeseburger, and plenty of cold beer to wash it down. And lately I've been dieting to reduce my body fat, and this meal had more carbs than I probably eat in like 3 or 4 days. I have been undereating for weeks, so a cheat meal was definitely in order. And after Bareburger, Rachel wanted to go to Martha's Country Bakery for dessert, and that was a real test of my willpower. Just look at this. Martha's is the shit. But I exercised the most stubborn muscle of all, restraint, and I did not partake this time. It's okay, Martha's will still be there when I'm no longer dieting. And I have to say that although I thoroughly enjoyed that cheat meal at Bareburger, I ate too much and I drank too much, and the worst mistake of all was that I ate too late. I mean, I work out in the mornings before work, so I'm up at 4:30 a.m. on weekdays during the week, and I rarely sleep later than 7 a.m. on the weekends. And last night we ate a late dinner, and by the time I got home it was almost 11. Oh, those chocolate brownie balls on a stick are my weakness. It was almost 11, which is late for me, and I went right to bed on a full stomach, and I slept like shit, and I did not feel good this morning. And it probably didn't help that before we even left for dinner, I had a shot of this 106 proof Chinese Mao Tai, which is basically Chinese moonshine. So I really had to spend some time meditating and psyching myself up before this epic and brutal set of 20 rep squats with 190 pounds. And I do have the 2.5 pounds there on the sides, you just can't see them. And this is the sort of thing where the mind fails before the muscles fail. And if you're thinking about how shitty you feel and how you didn't sleep well, and you're not sure you're going to be able to do it, then you're basically setting yourself up to fail. You really need to go into it totally focused, and you need to meditate and visualize yourself successfully completing the set just like that, and then make it happen no matter what. From there, I went on to do 4 sets of seated military presses, that is, overhead barbell presses, 2 sets to the front and 2 sets to the back. And to the front, I'm using 135 pounds. I'm able to get 8 reps in the first set. And to the back, I reduced the weight to about 115 because it's just to the back is a little bit more dangerous, and I don't have the same strength. And if you like this video, if you like these videos, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. What the hell? What do you have to lose? I'm dropping pearls of wisdom here on a daily basis. The rest of these sets are sped up, otherwise this video is just going to be way too long, but I did get to record all of them, so I figured let me play all of them. And do stick around until the end of the video, where you'll get to see Rachel as we were leaving after that giant cheat meal and those giant beers. There was just a place where we could we could do pull-ups, and she went ahead and did some pull-ups, and she's small but she's strong, so you'll see for yourself. And after these seated presses, I did 2 sets of leg presses. I only got 1 set on video, and I'm using a weight 4 1/4 plates, which, well, this is the same weight used by my colleague Lupe, who's a young lady new to this lifting game, totally getting into it big time, but man, is she strong. Well, what can I say? She uses the same weight I do, but of course I did those 20 rep squats first, so it's a little different. Check out Rachel doing these pull-ups. Now, when she hasn't consumed a giant meal and a giant beer, she could do like 10, 11, or 12 of these. All right, everyone, see you at the next workout.
One more.
6. I can do 7.